When we need to support multiple languages in the same analysis services database, we can set up translations. So in the Dimension Designer, we'll open up the Translations page, and we'll add a new translation. In this case, we'll select a language, the Spanish language for Spain, and click OK. And then we can go through each attribute and hierarchy and provide a translated caption. We just click in the box for the caption and then place the translated text into the box. And when we're done, we need to go through each attribute and map the attribute to a column in the data source view that contains the translated member name. So these are just the captions, and where we have, for example, a product name for Spanish, we would select that. Here you see we don't have Spanish product name, so we need to go back to the data source view and update the named query for product. And we'll add in the Spanish product name. And now that we have that available, we can go back to map our attribute to display the Spanish product name whenever we're using the Spanish regional settings in the presentation layer. Similarly, for subcategory, we'll select Spanish product subcategory name, and for category, we'll select Spanish product category name. Notice that those attributes for which we've done this mapping, we see an icon to indicate that the member name will be replaced. And as always, to check the results, we need to deploy the dimension . And then we can open the Browser tab and reconnect. Now let's open up the category hierarchy, and we can see with the default language we still see the English names, but if we change the language to a language that we've configured for translations, such as Spanish Spain, we can see that the hierarchy name has changed, as well as the individual member names for that hierarchy. Let's check subcategory. And we can see that not all subcategory members have a translation, and that's why we see the blanks. And then we can go to product. We can see how things lay out. So the reasons for the blanks here is just because our source data is incomplete, but we can very quickly and easily test our various translations right here in the browser. And then with the presentation layer, the regional settings for the machine that's running the client tool will send the language information to analysis services, which will return the dimension members correctly according to the applicable language.